What is going on, people, and welcome to episode 31 of the Barnsley Career Mode here on FIFA 22. If you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel as well. And well, today we start the month of September. We'll play through the whole month. There are 4 games to play, and as you can see, we start with a trip to Man City. But if we have a look what happened in the last episode, we drew the opening game of the season. That was in the episode before. Then we started last episode with a 2-0 win away at Newcastle. We then beat Scunthorpe 6-1 in the Carabao Cup before losing the final game on deadline day to Spurs 3-1. So that leaves us, as you can see, 9th in the Premier League table. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. So not too bad to start with, but today some tough games for you if we have a look at what is to come. That's this month. So yeah, we start with that City trip then before a game against Villa at home, which we will sim, and then we will play City in the Cup and Everton away in the league. A couple of bits of transfer news has happened, of course, after deadline day. Liam Kitching has been sold. He is going to go to Stoke City in January when the windows opens for 1.6 million. And Ezekiel Ponce, or not Ezekiel Ponce, that's a real player, Oscar Ponce, the regen that we signed, he's going to go to Leeds for 2 years on loan in January. We've had some growth in the squad as well. As you can see, Catrone up to 80, Salai up to 80. He's now a right winger proper. Hoffman 82, Davis 81. That may have already happened. Caceres up to 80. We're going to put him in the starting lineup. Has Arias dropped down a rating? Just have a look at that. I thought he was 82. No, he's actually gone up one. So yeah, that's the lay of the land so far. This is the team we are going to go with potentially. I'm not too sure. I might include Ortega actually because he keeps scoring. But yeah, for now, let's get into this game away at City. So the City lineup then as Blue Moon rings around the stadium. Edison goal, Maguire at right back. Well, Porro and Maguire should be swapping. Foden, Rodri and Soler midfield. Correa, Torres and Sterling up front. Of course, this career mode started before Ferran Torres moved to Barcelona in real life. This is our lineup. As you would expect, I did bring Ortega in for Castillejo. Other than that, it's as you would expect. Yeah, we did lose the game 2-1. Game crashed, had to sim it, so it was a 3-1 defeat, but I wasn't too fussed about that. But City, Sterling, he's causing us problems here. It's a good block from Foden. Sterling has hit the bar from the header, rebound, and well, City dominating early doors. We need to get a foothold in this game, but we are expected to be under the cosh. Sterling, Foden has the strike. It hits Pavlovic. It's blocked again. That's Source this time. Soler into Cancelo and Safanov just about gets round to turn it round the post. We are living dangerously in this one. You feel it's only a matter of time before City grab themselves a goal. Soler, and well, Catrone does his defensive duties. Only gets it half cleared though, and it's Sterling again who's causing so many problems. Soler, Foden into Sterling, and again forces the save from Safanov. Really good defending from City, despite playing out of position. Porro doing really well. Pavlovic will control that one, but he's giving it away. Cancelo, that is not something we can afford to do. And Safanov again forced into action. He's having an absolute worldie at this moment in time in the opening half an hour. Sterling with the corner. It's Salai who gets this one away. Into Correa, tries to find the near post. Safanov again pushes it round the post. You have to feel that a City goal is very closely incoming, but Safanov can pick that one up. Rodri out to Correa. And again, we are going to need any chances we get in this game. We are going to need to make the most of if we want to come away with anything in this game. Hoffman will get... Oh my word, that's a rash challenge from Phil Foden. And he could well be in trouble here. The referee taking his time with this one. And just a yellow for Foden in that occasion. But a very dirty tackle. They're playing it about with confidence in the back City. But that is the break. 0-0 at half time. Somehow but we will certainly take this. If we can hold on for another 45 minutes, that will be massive. But 45 minutes is a long time in football. Soler forward to Torres, back to Soler. The Spaniards combining. Sterling. Soler into the area. Ferran Torres. He's done it again as Safanov. He's kept us in this game for now. 5 corners City have had already. Goes short. And it's... Wow. Okay. Unbelievable header from Rodri. They've finally broken the deadlock, City, but not in the way we were expecting. And I just couldn't quite switch the player quick enough. It's Catrone and Rossi trying to get there, but the header from the edge of the area is inch perfect off the underside of the bar. Nothing the man on the line can do. Safanov, for all his might, was beaten. It's an absolutely unbelievable header. And that could well be Phil Foden sent off. And it is. 2 yellows for Phil Foden. We may well have a route back into this match. Bernardo Silva coming on for Correa. Maybe a switching formation for City. Rodri to Soler. Again, just can't get near them. Sterling is in. And Sterling scores a beautiful goal. And just as we thought, we may well have a route back into this match because of the red card. City have turned it up a notch. That move was superb. We could not get near them. The ball from Soler, inch perfect, and Sterling curls that one to perfection. It's 2-0 to City. Oh, Davies couldn't quite get there. The head of Sterling. Soler to Silva. And it's Bernardo with a strike. Just nothing. Just cannot get past this City defence. It's like playing against 5 at the back. They're just so good defensively. No room to get in behind them. It's Bustos. He's in behind it. And he's nabbed City at third. A lovely finish. Hanging on the shoulder. Well, just, yeah, it sums up our day, really. Really well positioned. Caceres just can't get near him. The strike into the corner. Enough to give City a 3-0 lead. And we have been well beaten in this game. Very little to... Just sums up our day, really. Not good, but we move on. We knew that these games against the big sides were going to be tough as a newly promoted side. Oh, there's potential for a counter there, but the referee has blown the whistle. 3-0 finishes to Man City. Well beaten, and let's just move on from this one. Didn't have a single shot in that game. Liverpool lost though. Right then, next game in the league against Aston Villa. Their likely lineup: Bavara in goal, Walker-Peters, Pongracic, Ibanez and Tellez at the back, Kudus, Cunha and Gomes in the middle, Alvarez, Wesley and Benier up top. We have reverted to normal. Castelleo in for Ortega. Hopefully, Villa haven't had a great start to the season. Hopefully, we can pick up a decent result. It's a 0-0. Cunha, goal disallowed or a penalty miss in the first minute. But yeah. 0-0 draw. Villa probably having the better of the game, but we will take a point. We certainly need to pick them up against the lower teams if we are going to get handedly beaten against the better teams. But now let's try and get some revenge against City in the Carabao Cup. So just looking at the City team then, and it's not too different to what they played in the league. Edison in goal, Maguire still at right back, Ruben Diaz, Dumfries in, and Cabor in as well. Still, the fact that Maguire's playing right back is bizarre. Rodri is, Rodri, Foden and Soler still their midfield. Of course, Foden now served his suspension that he picked up against us. Correa, Torres and Sterling, their front three. Just look at the overalls of some of those players. Absolutely ludicrous. And their bench: Ben Yedder, Silva, Alderweireld, Jovic, Fekir, Porro, Muric. Often tries to find Salai out wide, and he's kept it in. Actually, he found Arias and a little ball in to Catrone, and we'll hit this first time, and it's saved by Edison. But that, in the opening 4 minutes, we've carved out a better chance in this, in the opening 4 minutes than we did in the entirety of the last City game. And Stars' ball, Catrone just slightly overruns it. But yeah, those are the sorts of openings that we were looking to create in the last game. Unfortunately, couldn't do that. And it's Sterling who's continued his run, actually. And Rossi has had to come across. Ferran Torres back to Sterling. Ferran Torres, it's a lovely save from Safanov this time with his foot. He was the hero. For for a 3-0 defeat, for your goalkeeper to be the hero in the last game is says a lot about how you played. But he was. It could have been 6 or 7 without the saves of Safanov in the last game. Caceres, he somehow managed to get a boot in there, but it's still fallen for them. They've had a shot which has been blocked. Safanov with a save again, but we just can't get rid of this ball. Foden now with the chance to carve something for City. Varane, oh, he just gets away from his man. Safanov with a save again. I don't understand what, like, yeah, they're good, but we just can't get near them, even when they're just holding on to the ball, and they're just getting the little nicks, and they're like every time we just get a toe in, and it's a 50-50, it just falls to them. It's just really annoying at times. I know there's only so much we can do, and Varane, again, they're just picking up spaces that we are not, and it's really, really hampering us. Foden again just gets there. And like, for all the world, Pavlovic should be winning that header, but he's beaten to it. We're just not picking up the 50-50s, not the loose balls. Sterling gets away from Tom Davies, galloping down this left-hand side, and turns away from Caceres once again. Varane into Soler. It's a save. And much to the story of the first City game, it's Safanov keeping us in this one. I don't have an answer for it, I'm afraid. I just cannot get near them. Keane, Maguire. In behind to Correa. Oh, Styles. Foden. It's Correa. It's the goal that they've deserved, and we just feel slow. It feels really slow. Like, our movement, responding to people, they're picking us apart. It's like, they're really good, and you can tell they're really good. Of course, they've got really good players, but it's also annoying me. Like, I expected to be dominated, of course, but it's annoying me that it just feels like the controller's not doing what I want it to, and I know that's a really shitty excuse, but yeah, like, maybe it's just because of how quickly and how well they're playing that it just feels slow, but it just feels like everything is happening really late on the controller when I press it, and I don't know what to say to that. But it's in again. Pavlovic falls to Foden, and it's potentially a combination. Gets it away, and Catrone, I didn't press for him to head it that way. I'm not even sure what I pressed, to be honest. But he's inexplicably headed that straight back to Sterling. And it's a lovely finish. It's a lovely, lovely finish. But Catrone has just headed that straight to Sterling. Rodri, Soler. Even with 5 at the back, we still just can't get near them. It's a joke. How has he not got to that? How has... I don't understand. I don't understand. Again, saying about this controller, like, how has he not got to that? Like, I knew that was where he was going to pass it. I moved him there. The balls roll within, like, a foot of his foot, and he's just watched it go past him. And I kind of gave up after that point, but Foden scored. It's 3-0 again to Man City. This is really annoying. Like, we were so... Like, Spurs were good, but we were competitive. Catrone has a strike, you know? Oh, it's not too far. Forces the save. But yeah, we were competitive against Spurs, but against City, no idea. No idea. Hoffman with the corner. Can we at least get one? Rossi. Oh, he heads just over. We made a couple of changes. We brought on Ortega to play at right back, and Popov has come on for Davis, and we've just pushed Caceres into the middle of midfield. But yeah, we're already beaten in this game. It's just too good from Man City. No answers, unfortunately. Hoffman. Oh. And little things like that. Just the toe that takes the ball away. It's really well defended from Maguire. We give him credit, but That's really annoying as well, that he's playing really well and he's playing miles out. Well, he's not miles out of position, but just like out of position, yeah. But Bernardo into Sterling. Pavlovic does well actually, and it still falls to them because of course it does. And Sofonov turns around the post. Yeah, that's no words for these games. Just no words. Press conference ahead of this game against Everton. How will we approach the game? I won't underestimate Everton. They're third in the league, and well, they've built themselves a bit of a decent team, so it could be just as tricky a game as City. How can your team find consistency? We're working hard at it, but having to play City twice in 3 games isn't exactly helpful. Happy with your squad? We've got what we need. I am happy with the squad. I think we've got a good squad. Yeah, so I think we'll be fine this season, but yeah, we're just going to have to pick up the points in other games. But games like this one and against City are certainly going to be tough. Couple of bits of transfer news as well. We've accepted a loan deal for Bjorn Meyer for Burnley for the rest of the season. We've accepted a bid from Real Betis for Leporto for just over 9 million. So hopefully they'll be on their way. So this is the Everton lineup then. Pickford in goal, Pavard, Matip, Paulista and Philip Max at the back. Jorginho and Camavinga in the midfield. Madueke, Thomas Muller, Ansu Fati and Andre Silva. That's, well, if Everton fans could see that team, they would surely take it. I think we've just made one change. Castillejo is in on the left for Keena. Just can't find a regular who I like on that side. But we're going to give Castillejo the game this time, playing in our green kit as well. Oh my word. Pavard got in, and that's their throw. Oh, I feel another annoyance coming on. Muller. Davis tries to get a toe in to Silva. Fati. That's a great save from Safanov. Away to his right. But again, just like the City games, this pretty impressive Everton side. Salah gets a toe in. It's pretty impressive Everton side are going to dominate us, methinks. Long ball forward, and Arias cuts that out well. Salah does really well actually, and we're having to move this about quick. But that's a great ball from Hoffman. Castillejo is in behind, and Castillejo puts us 1-0 to the good. We lead at Goodison Park against the run of play. Caceres out on this right hand side. Davis, against his former club of course, has fed in Catrone, and Catrone has fell off the back of the net. Might well be one of his first goals this season, if not his first goal. But what a finish. Davis just pokes it through, and Catrone, one touch, bang, Pickford, absolutely no chance. And Davis play this out wide, and it's Salah. Aim for the back stick. Oh, and Castillejo has actually got on the end of that. It wasn't the best of cross from Salah. Oh, I must admit, I'm not been overly impressed with since signing, but he has had a bit of a baptism of fire, so we will give him a chance. But those travelling fans have certainly got something to sing about in the rain here in Liverpool. 2-0 we lead at half-time at Goodison. Muller into Silva. Out to Fati, who's definitely been Everton's danger man in this game. Trying to make something happen. We've barely seen anything of Andre Silva. And just as I say that, he's in behind, but Safanov. It's unorthodox, but he makes the save. He's going to be a busy boy this season, but he's already proving he's up for the task. Jorginho tries the effort from range, and that's on a bit for the cameras from Safanov, but fairly comfortable. Castillejo does really well, and he has played really well in this game. Pavlovic finds Davis, and he's going to get forward hit. Tom Davis, he's going to have the strike. Forces a save out of Pickford. Davis, certainly not known for his goal scoring, but picked up a few goals for us last season in the Championship. That's headed away. Pavlovic will bring it down. Caceres, a man over here, and it is Salah. We'll get the ball over the back stick. Castillejo is there. Oh, tries to get on the end of it, but not really a solid contact. And he's easy for Pickford to pick up. Silva. Muller. Nice ball out wide to Max. Muller has a strike from distance. Safanov confident. It was heading wide. I less so. But never you mind. We keep a clean sheet for now. Silva's going off. And it's Lewis Dobbin who's coming on for Everton. Ansu Fati is released away here. Cáceres doing his best to try and keep up with him. Little ball in behind. Dobbin. Oh, it's Rossi. It's a great save. Jesus Christ. Luckily, the shot that followed was not really that good. And actually, he's in behind here, Catrone. He's getting away from Matip. Catrone. I wanted to finessed it, thinking he would switch to his right, but he's kept it on his left. And a golden opportunity goes begging. I'll try and release this down the line. There goes the final whistle. A massive performance away at Everton. I did not expect that at the start of the game. And well, even when the game started, you were telling me that we come away with a clean sheet and 3 points, I'd be laughing. But we've held our own at Everton and we've picked up a massive result against what is a very good side. And that lifts us back up the Premier League table. And the end of this episode, if we have a look at the standings, then we stand in 11th. Well, our record after 3 games was 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat. After 6, 2 draws, 2 wins, 2 defeats. I don't know why I said it in that order. 8 points, only 4 points off Europe. But then at the same time, wow, 6 United down there. Bloody hell, 4 points off relegation. So still very early days. I'd like us to score some more goals if we can, but we're not conceding loads, which is ideal. But in the next episode then, we have 3 games. Well, we start with a game against Palace, which we've not had good luck against Palace so far in this series, but that's certainly one of the games we should be looking to win. And then a small matter of Arsenal and United to finish the episode. That's going to be enjoyable. But if you have enjoyed this one, guys, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.